Hello. Good morning, Flame. Hello, X-Dragon. Hello, PJs. I see I got a hydrate as well. Congrats, X-Dragon, on being first. I've spent almost the entire day today playing the board game Star Wars Rebellion. I'm so close to winning. Technically the game isn't over, but at this point I am almost guaranteed to lose. Very sad. But I was doing so good. I did a very good job. And now I'm gonna lose anyway. It's very sad. Also, happy December. I think this is the first. You lost the game. Oh, just got back from PAX Unplugged. Oh my gosh. Did you have a favorite new game you tried? Or, I don't know, favorite new thing you saw, even if you didn't get to try it or whatever. Moonrakers and Chainsomnia. I have not heard of either of those. What kind of gameplay style is it? But yeah, played some Star Wars Rebellion this weekend. I mean, today. Did not go well. But yeah, I wanna know a bit more about these games you bought, or if you have a favorite new game you've never heard of but tried or something. Deck builder sci-fi, but you have to negotiate with your fellow players. Interesting. Okay. So it's like you want to try to win, but you still have to like play nice. Not that hard to pick up. Always a good bonus. Always a good bonus. I'm playing with Silly Putty today. So DJ Brownie has like a fun little kind of announcement, but he's not home right now, so I'll let him deal with that for you guys when he gets home. Chainsomnia is like Betrayal at the House on the Hill. I love that game, but without the betrayal in the end. Oh, okay, so less good. No, I was kidding. But that's awesome. I love Betrayal. I think it's such a good game. So I'd probably really enjoy Chainsomnia as well. I also got Dark Matter, which is a sci-fi source book for D&D 5e rules. Interesting. Okay. And another Traveler book. You also played Lost Ruins of Arnak. That one sounds vaguely familiar. I may have played that one at PAX like 2 years ago, but I could be wrong. An announcement, is it a big one? No, it's pretty small, but I will let him do that. Oh, Wingspan! I love Wingspan! Another deck builder. It's really fun and on BGA. Oh, nice. Then I have not played Lost Ruins of Arnak, because the one that I'm thinking of is not a deck builder, so it must have been a different game. Oh, it's really popular on Board Game Geek? Lovely. It must be a good one then. I feel like Board Game Geek usually sometimes overhypes new games, but is usually pretty trustworthy. Especially if a game isn't like brand spanking new, because it does sometimes, I think, overinflate the brand new games. But Wingspan's great. I love Wingspan. I went on Etsy and bought myself some Wingspan eggs for Wingspan, and so that makes me very happy. Okay, it is Sunday. It is December, so Merry Christmas, everyone. Also, happy other holidays for anyone who does not celebrate Christmas. To do a community game? Yeah, that would be good. I wonder, we could play Wingspan. I love Wingspan. Wingspan's also on tabletop, but I know you have to actually like pay for tabletop, but I don't think you have to pay for BGA. I don't know. I can figure it out. Birthday week? Wait, for you? Happy birthday, Jacobine! That's awesome! Free for other players to join a room. Okay. I see. Lovely. So today, we have some more Stray Gods going. This will be... I'd be... game. I love it. Getting old. I see how it is, Jacobane. But happy birthday, or happy early birthday, I guess technically, if it's your birthday week. I'm assuming you're doing a Sunday to Sunday week. I don't know, whatever. Happy birthday! Enjoy being old. But for real, happy birthday. I hope it's wonderful. Whatever you choose to do on your actual birthday, I hope it's wonderful. Yeah, just try to be no, totally cool. Yeah, don't be super specific. That's unsafe online. Taking the day off, lovely, lovely. That's always a good thing to do on your birthday. So yes, I hope it's really wonderful. Today we're going to be playing some more Stray Gods. This is the second playthrough. I have kind of two goals for this playthrough. Goal one is to romance Persephone, which I think is extra cute because from our first playthrough, mild spoiler if you haven't played the game yet, coming up right now. From our first playthrough, we learned that Calliope and Persephone were like lovers. And since Grace, our character, is like the new Calliope, yes, also content warning. That is true. There is content warnings in this thing, just in general. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so one of the goals is to romance Persephone because I think it'd be cute being Calliope, new Calliope and all. I think it'd be cute. Second goal is just to try to do as many different things as possible this time. We'll have to do a couple of the same things in order to make sure we can romance Persephone. But other than that, just trying to do as many things differently as possible, because I just want to see what changes, honestly. Okay, Drackmain says, you've had so much PTO, you're taking every Friday off in December. Oh, that is lovely. Man, I wish I could do that. You need to evaluate your time off balance and see if you need to burn through it. That's fair. So yes, bit of a content warning. At least my first playthrough, there wasn't anything like super explicit, but I do think it is technically rated M for some mature themes mostly. Taking a day or two Christmas weekend, but that's it. Oh, that's nice. That's nice though. Always good stuff. Always good stuff. Oh man, sorry guys. My energy is really low today. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was playing Star Wars Rebellion like literally all day. I mean, pretty close to literally all day. Started at like 10, maybe 10:30. Then took a small break in the middle of the day for the thing related to DJ Brownie's announcement. Took a break for lunch, obviously, at one point. And then played until like 5:30. So yeah, it was like pretty much all day. Oh, you've got to play Star Wars Rebellion. It's great. So part of the reason we just recently got the expansion, the one that adds Rogue One characters and some new battle mechanics that make the fights more cinematic. So it was that's why we really wanted to play it. But it is excellent, PJs. I highly recommend it. It is Darth PJs. That's you. It is DJ Brownie's like #1 game. It's his favorite game. It's not even like, it just is his favorite game. So many new upcoming squad mini games. Ooh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I'll have to try it, see some new stuff. One of these days I'm gonna go to PAX Unplugged, but it's a little bit of like a tough time of year, you know, with like the holidays coming up. It's a little bit of a difficult time to travel because I will be traveling like in the near future. Okay, so we completed our first game, so now we're gonna do a new game. Empty slot. Yeah, which is what it really is, exactly, yeah.
Four hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up.
two characters that never show up again.
Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
Maybe we should try that.
Hey, we should consider that. We could be the Naked Band, coming soon to a really private auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm, crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
I love that these two characters have like a little bit of plot, even though nothing actually happens.
Hey,
with them.
Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Okay. Can't stay long. Okay. Well, hi, I'm Four. I'm glad you're here. You came in. I'm sorry you're feeling sick. That's very sad. But yes, definitely get good rest. I'm glad you popped in to say hi. But yes, sleep is very important. So please make sure you get good sleep. Please, please, please. But thanks for popping on. You got a. Oh, Peaches got on a new mailing list. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. And then I'm gonna go with it's frustrating.
Yeah, I don't know. Nothing is going the way I thought it would. I feel like I'm this close to
Punching something? Do I need to back up?
screaming, more like. Not that anyone would listen.
Well, I'll always listen.
Freddy's the best.
Music is your life, Freddy. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Freddie is the best. I'm kind of sad that I'm not trying to romance her this time.
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Is the world too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Everyone else is gone.
I'm afraid it's just me, Calliope. The rest of the band already left, so...
Well, I don't mind if you don't.
I know, I kept... Well, I only rejected Freddy like once.
All right. Well,
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through? Like a boat lost at sea, though I'm about to with no sails, not a you breeze. Still have your life ahead. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
Okay. Last time I did clever, so we're definitely not doing clever. I added charming last time and it didn't really like come into play because it was near the end. I think I'm just gonna honestly go for kick-ass because it's the most different than what I played last time. So I think that's what I want to do. Punk rock. Not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. And I think I want to do kick-ass. Let's do it.
Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. And I belong to the sea.
Eh, barely. It came in handy a couple times.
wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Because at this point she already knows the prophecy. Can I ask what's wrong?
Well, I know why I feel that way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is just beginning.
Let's be guarded.
No younger than you.
Wait,
You're
I think
what,
that's what I did
25?
last time. Oops.
A bit older than that.
Well, you know the story. Nothing ever works out like you think it should. Times 10.
I do know that story. I should go.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right.
She's cool.
See you then.
Okay, interesting. Because now that scene also makes even more sense knowing what we know about Calliope. I'm going to try to be a little vague in case anybody's popping on that didn't see the first playthrough. I will comment a little bit, but I'll just try to keep it relatively generic, you know.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the...
Calliope? I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
What? I'll get help.
Oh god, you're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have
I
to
think I
wait.
did that last time too. Nabbit.
Go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey, Calliope! Please, please, come on.
Glowy ball.
What is that?
I keep like accidentally doing the same things because I don't know, I'm just like, that seems smart, and then so I do it, and I'm like, shoot, that's what I did last time. But these are small choices, you know. The big ones I think I'll remember.
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Who? Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Did you do this to her?
Did you do this to her? Did you hurt Calliope? If you did.
Her Cal? No, I wouldn't ever. Like, ever. She's the best.
They're very okay with the fact that Calliope just died.
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Explain this right now! Oh! Ha!
You are gonna tell me what's going on right
Aggressive.
now.
Whoa.
Who are you? How did you get here? What is happening?
All right. Jeez, let me go. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
I love the explanation. They're like, ha, you're a god now. God, I want to be in this game. Like, I want them to make a Stray Gods 2 just so I can audition and be in it.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait, come back! Okay.
Touch everything.
Yeah, I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
She touched the desk. Cookie! Eat a cookie. Eat the bird. Just a little poke would. Ah! So yeah, this makes all of their like faces make more sense once you know what
Our
you know from the first
beloved
playthrough.
sister, the last of the muses, has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
My. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
Who are you?
Someone died in my arms. Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
So many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
As for who we are, well, that does require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always. The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Wait, gods are real?
Gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends.
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
And you live here? Or you expect me to believe this?
You expect me to believe that gods, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
I mean, I've heard crazier, fair enough. And you live here?
Right, and you live here, not in some city in Europe or
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times, Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
You said I'm a god
Wait, you
now.
said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper, never mind a possible murderer. I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Die? You don't have that right. What, you think I'm just gonna stand here and...
Grace, please stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop. Who do you think you are, threatening me like that?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
It's like, well, touche.
It isn't...
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But... this isn't justice!
Haha, singing time.
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen. You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know.
shield
I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Gasp.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her Eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo, I thought we'd agreed this was justice. What would you have us do?
I want a trial.
Don't I get a trial? A fair hearing, something? Or is that not what idols do?
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so. Yes.
Fine.
And there we have it.
How do I prove
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial.
Hey, Monk.
If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Will do.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you want me to say? I can't possibly do this. This is unfair. You know all that already, right? So I'll do my best. That's all I've got.
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
Oh, that's all?
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself to a cookie.
I'd like a cookie this playthrough. Oh, she didn't take a cookie. All right. Let's go. But yes, we're shacking up with Persephone. You think realm hopping would be considered leaving the city?
Grace?
Probably.
Grace.
Hi.
Hi. Hi. Hi. You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Something did happen.
Wait, did something happen to you?
I became a god!
Yes, but you are seriously not gonna believe it.
Oh, one of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
I became a god, Freddy. For real.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? Okay, so what exactly are you the god of? Late night lattes? Skipping bed practice?
There's someone here.
Freddy? I need to warn you about something.
Yeah? About what? Am I gonna turn to stone? Because that's totally a god thing.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I told you, I'm a god.
I did tell you about the god thing, Freddy.
Well, you got me there.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan,
I
of
love
the
that way
Greek gods. Pan.
of describing your name.
What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two.
Yeah.
You do look lost, don't you?
Recent here. How can you help?
Help me how exactly? And why? We've never even met.
There's a friend called Skillet.
Now, how would one
That'd be
acquire
lovely.
friends if one never made an effort to meet strangers?
Yeah, but...
As for the help I can
It's
offer,
actually cute.
plenty. Unless you feel you can find the murderer on your own.
Nope,
I
definitely
mean, you
not.
could do that. Maybe. Possibly.
Murderer? Wait, there's a murderer? Grace?
Told you the truth, Freddy.
So yeah, about that god thing, I wasn't kidding.
While also standing accused of murder. It's quite tragic.
Is there any way you could explain what's going on, Grace?
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Yo.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
I don't want to talk too much about what's gonna happen because this is my second playthrough, but I know for some of you
That's it?
guys it might be your first playthrough.
I guess.
But
Do
I'll just make
you
little
believe
comments.
in this, Grace?
Let's just say I hope it's all true.
I'm still hoping I'll wake up. This feels like one really long, really bad dream.
I don't know. Isn't it cool to be a god?
If it is, the cool part hasn't happened yet.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Freddy's just so wholesome. Our goal is to romance Penelope. So it's I don't necessarily want to do the one that's gonna romance Freddy, but also she is the absolute best. So it's just truth. You know. I can still dabble a little bit. I can flirt a bit.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
How'd you know about me?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
What's in it for you?
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
How do I know you're not the killer?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
All right, tell me your advice.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers?
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Sounds pretty cool.
That does sound kind of cool. Like I'm some sort of rock star idol.
That is it precisely. You draw music out of others, Grace. Not only with inspiration, but physically. Magically.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
She does a scare.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
Roll with it.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow.
I know.
Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control, 'cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not overthinking it. If this was a drink, I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine. This is my time, time to shine. Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
gonna be here all the time.
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
Freddy looks out for me, always been my friend. You're a bipedal something. What are you again?
I'm the guy who can help you along.
I'm the girl who can help sing her song, 'cause it's my time to shine. This is my time to shine.
Well, go on then. Shine.
I can do whatever I want.
Well, you can't stop time, so.
Grace, I'm frightened.
It's okay. I think I got this.
I love Freddy's face. She's like, what is happening?
Knew I had that in me that said I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing or the door part?
My body's shivering, blood is thickening, skin is shimmering. You guys are bickering. That's it. Shut up. This is a wreck. If I had 4 hands, I'd grab you both by the neck. This is my life and it's happening to me. If we can't work this out, it's just gonna be my time to shine.
Time for you to decide.
My time to shine. He's taking us both for a ride. My time. I could go it alone. Time to shine.
All right, enough! This isn't a game to me. I'm not picking sides. My life is on the line.
Right. Yeah, sorry.
I think it's what I picked last
Oh,
time.
I suppose we did get carried
Shoot.
away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
I force people to
You mean no one has a choice but to sing along?
We all have a song in our hearts, Grace. You can make us sing, but the song will always be ours. A muse does not command. She evokes, she elicits, she inspires.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed, I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address in the city where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Why not go there yourself?
If you had that all along, why not look into it yourself?
Me? Conduct a search like some plebeian.
Plebeian?
Unheard
I
of.
thought it was plebeian.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Yep, strange men handing out addresses. Yup, it's perfect.
Ah, that's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
I'm not worried.
No worries, I got this.
Oh?
Whatever my magical song powers can't handle, I'm sure a boot to the head will.
I see.
I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
They should really lock their door. Let's go to the Muse's hideaway. Time to meet Apollo.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign. This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but Not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here. I better have a look around. Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these? Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew. So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
I guess if you live for a really long time, you start to learn a bunch of different instruments.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
Magic. Exactly.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs? Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday.
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their eidolon, take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
You scared me.
You scared me. Sitting there in the dark.
Oh.
For all I know, you could be the killer come to hide the evidence or raid the fridge.
No, I'm just here to mourn an old and very dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
I need answers.
Why do you think? 1 week to prove my innocence, remember?
Yeah, I do remember, yes.
This is Calliope's home. Seemed as good a place as any to start.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace.
There's so much you could have
You
done to
and
help.
Calliope both deserved better.
There's so much you could have done to help me.
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
Why'd you speak up for me?
I should thank you for, you know, speaking up for me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I'm not disputing that, Grace. I just don't think that I'm the one to help you.
Yeah, because Penelope is.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
How do I know you're not the killer?
So you won't answer my questions. You're sitting here in the dark. You say you're mourning Calliope.
What are you insinuating?
I don't know you. For all I know, you could be the killer. You came to get rid of evidence, maybe, or you knew I was coming and you're here to throw me off.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? The only thing you've said is that I don't want your help, but that's ridiculous?
I can't do this.
I'm not going anywhere.
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Meaning?
Meaning, I'm not leaving until you give me something. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't literally life or death. But I need to know what the problem is.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
Anytime I'm stuck on what I did and didn't do, I just scan the distance for the next thing. What is the next thing for you?
The next thing, she often said that too. We were statues hiding under sheets, collecting dust. She burst through the door and shouted, next thing. Come to the next thing.
There's just one thing that I need to hear. Tell me now, so the air is clear. What did you do to her? Was it you?
You're asking if I killed her. Yes, I did. It's fair to say that my mistakes paved the way for what then came. Yes, give me the blame.
You know she would shout, no more living in your head. Go out to the world and find the next thing.
So far, I like cause and effect been better than this version of their song.
Instead,
but I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
Always knew that you would come around.
That hidden voice, it will always play. It's on a loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for something new.
This is a very different song.
Next thing.
The next thing. The next thing.
I'm just saying, I like cause and effect better as like a song, you know?
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Can you explain why?
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
That doesn't sound helpful.
You're right, that sounds like it wouldn't be much of a help. Even to you.
Oh, I've dared prophesy too many times. To know what comes and then be unable to do anything about it.
Yeah, I get it.
Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Can you help me another way?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Yeah, it's Persephone time. Oh, never mind. It's not Persephone time. It's Oracle time.
This is where you
You
live?
can put on a normal shirt. Nah, I like
Yes,
it.
sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
No kidding.
This really explains why you didn't notice anything at Calliope's apartment.
Well, don't hold back on my account, Grace.
You said
You
I'm
won't
here to
fit
meet
the
someone?
the surfer bum
yes.
vibe. Exactly.
Do you know what an oracle is?
Not really.
Let me guess. Another idol?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
I've brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Are you sure?
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Mr.
Stealing
Abs in a
teeth
twist.
does. Exactly.
Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
You good with computers?
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah. It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
I need information.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you. There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Is that a surprise?
You weren't expecting that?
I wasn't aware Persephone and Calliope were friendly. Certainly not friendly enough for Persephone to give Calliope an apartment.
6
The good news is that
months!
Persephone is
Wow.
easy to find.
You've been subscribed for 6
I can
months.
take you to her if you like.
That's amazing. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. How you doing? How's life treating you? Everything still chaotic? Oh, sorry. I'm a little tired, but other than that, I'm doing good.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
I love that he, like, actually cares about her. It's adorable. Let's go to the underworld. Touch grass. Let's go.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Odd place to find
Persephone runs a nightclub called the Underworld. It's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say that to her.
Still, it seems like a weird thing for a god to do.
We all get through the years somehow, Grace. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
It's cheating if I have a pot of grass on my desk. Yes, that's entirely cheating. I'll fight her if I have to.
All I know is if she's spoiling for a fight, she'll get one.
It might come to that, I suppose.
You're not gonna try to stop me?
Sometimes strength is the only thing Persephone respects.
To make it a
You need to be
challenge.
prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
All right, let's go around to everybody. Fight. Arrows first. I like Arrows. He's nice.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Here's a god of sex.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry?
Why? It's not your fault. Just
Yeah,
another
I agree,
grudge I get to
babe.
carry around forever.
What are you doing here?
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happen?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
He likes to watch. Yup. You enjoy that?
And you enjoy that?
I think it's wasted the last
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well.
Poor Arrows.
People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
How do I know where I'm from?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. Like, you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
So Aphrodite is your mother.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Foreshadowing. I think as long as there's consent, fair. Is everything okay?
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Which one's that voice actor? He sounds... Is he also from Critical Role? Because he sounds like a little familiar. And that's the only place I can think of that I would have heard these. Well, I guess I could have heard them in other games, but... I don't know. That voice actor sounds a little... Maybe a guest. Is this Guy Fieri's final form? Maybe. He just like sounds a little familiar. Okay, wait, give me 2 seconds. I'm looking it up. IMDb. What does IMDb actually stand for? Eros. Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr? I'm not actually sure how to pronounce that. Salim. I don't know if he's been in something I've seen. Oh, he's in a lot of games. Okay, nothing I've seen. Yeah, no. Just must have one of those voices, you know? Nothing I would have. He's done a lot of stuff, but nothing I would have I would know him by. What's this guy do? Oh yeah, that was it. I was also looking up the Apollo's voice actor for Apollo, Troy Baker, and he was the one that did Booker in BioShock Infinite, so that's kind of important. He's also done quite a few. Oh, that's interesting. He's done a couple episodes in Rick and Morty. Did not know that. A couple other animated TV series. Yeah, he's done a lot of stuff. Interesting. He's Xanror in Legends of... Oh, nice. I haven't actually seen the Legends of Vox Machina, despite loving Internet Movie Database. Oh, that's what IMDb stands for. That makes sense. Wait, why am I PG-13ing? You need like a command list, and it's never what you think things are. I can get you one of those. Okay, you can talk to me.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, num. If you don't keep turning them off. I mean,
Here's
I
the
turn
thing.
some off when they're not
I'm
relevant
looking for
anymore.
Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Son of Kevdark?
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you.
In Legends of Vox Machina.
I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
Would it be a problem?
She's that scary, huh?
It's not that I'm scared of her. Well, maybe a little. You haven't been around long, but once you have, you'll learn that idle grudges are forever.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry.
Oh,
I hope I can make it up to you someday.
But yeah, did I watch any of Campaign 1? So I've seen a couple individual episodes of the Vox Machina animated series, but not the whole thing. DJ Brownie watched it, and so I saw like a couple individual episodes, not the whole thing. And no, I didn't listen / stream / watch any of the actual campaign. I just skipped straight. Machine gun! I skipped straight to campaign 2 because I don't really know why. I don't have a good reason why I skipped to campaign 2. I just did. It was a choice. I made the choice. I don't have a good excuse as to why I skipped campaign 2. But apparently they are making campaign 2 into Legends of Vox Machina is very good. I know it is. I'm not like arguing with you on that. I know it's good. I don't want to fight you, machine gun. You're literally a machine gun. But I heard that they're turning the Mighty Nine campaign 2 of Critical Role into an animated series, just like Legends of Vox Machina was. So when that comes out, I really want to. Oh, fair. He's the fodder, not the actual machine gun. Wait, isn't that like worse? At best, that makes you bullets. That's still, I don't want to fight bullets either. I feel like I'd rather fight a gun without bullets than bullets. Wait. Actually, either one's pretty useless without the other. Like, I guess you could whack somebody with a gun, but a machine gun's probably too big to, like, whack someone. Yep, this got confusing already. Hi, bud, I'm doing well. It is worse. That's the whole point. Lull them into complacency. Okay, let's see what's happening.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Oh, that had undertones. How was your weekend? Very nice. I had a great weekend. I did lots of stuff. What did I do? Mostly just like got little things done. Hung out with some friends on both Friday and Saturday. Different friends on each day, but hung out with some friends. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Imagine if you gave a barbarian D&D a machine gun with no bullets, a big club. Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Hermes.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
I like Hermes a lot. What's your story?
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
Why not?
Why not? Maybe you can shake some dust off the other idols.
I keep doing the same things.
I don't know. That's a lot of dust.
You're right about that.
I don't think Athena would let me clean anything anyway. She won't even let me touch her spear.
How'd you become
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends and I was having trouble at home and he helped me out. I miss him.
Aww. Is that normal?
You knew it was gonna happen? It wasn't a surprise?
He asked me before he left.
She
so
won't even
no,
let me touch
not
your
a surprise.
spear. Context. Wait, was
Is
it
that
from Archer?
usually
Phrasing.
how it happens?
Usually, yeah.
How did you know Calliope?
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments.
Phrasing.
How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
It's a Hermes thing. Did you take the body?
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too,
Athena,
yeah.
her spear
But
is part
that's
of
on
the
Athena's
battle guide,
orders.
yeah.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
What do you know about the murder?
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
That's the only thing that's important.
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Angry?
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. That's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
I need to find Persephone.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants
God,
that.
I want them to make a sequel of this
One
so I can
time,
audition.
I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Pull yourself together.
Pull yourself together. Are you gonna let Persephone boss you around forever?
Yes.
Maybe?
No, you do that, she'll be walking all over you for centuries. You're a god.
Yeah, I'm a god.
I love her.
You never know, she might be impressed, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let me know when you want to find her. I'll even stand way, way back while you chat.
Oh, we already have Persephone. I want to talk to everybody. I know we did this in the first playthrough, but I want to talk to everybody. I mean, if everyone here has so many bad things to say about her, why a romancer? You will understand, Machine Gun. You will understand. All in good time.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
What are you doing here?
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people. My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
I'm gonna trust
The
you.
things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy. You know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
Yes. Absolutely. Oh yeah, hoping maybe. Or maybe
Either
murder.
that or a murderer. One of the two.
Well, I didn't realize you saw me as dangerous.
You think it's funny?
I think everything's funny, Grace. It's part of my charm.
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, how you managed to stir the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Yeah, I like him.
I like him. It took some convincing, but at least he's helping me without asking anything in return.
Truly, how do you function with such naivete?
Do you know something I don't?
Yes. I'm sorry, was that in question?
Yeah, he knows a lot I don't know.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
I should get going. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
One can only hope.
Let's talk to Apollo one more time before we call it in.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
Flirting.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve first.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
Why is everybody scared?
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone, and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
What's your story?
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile. Zeus was forced to act. He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
How much of that story is true?
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
She killed him?
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her. I'd like to say we handled it well, that Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder, the underworld taken from her, and we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us, and honestly, I can't blame her.
Yeah, it's really awful. So
And that
long
was
ago.
thousands of years ago.
The price of immortality. Some things you just don't get over.
So Persephone murdered an idol.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know.
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule. Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
What'd you do next?
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the new world, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Finally. I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
We'll see, I guess.
All right, let's talk to Persephone. Let's go. Oh, that one's Persephone. It seems like it shouldn't be that hard to find. She's just in the middle of her own club.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace. To wait until your guilt was certain. Yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
I want to check her voice actor as well. I know I looked her up the first time, but... Okay, the voice actor for Persephone is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. What has she done? Some of her most known things for are some games. Oh, she was in she was in Resident Evil. She was in Cowboy Bebop. The English version. Cool. She was also in Ghost in the Shell, the like animated one, not the movie. Interesting. Lots of animated movies. Or animated TV shows and movies. Okay, she's done a ton of stuff. Just lots of little things. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her Eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
We definitely gotta...
That's it. I'm done talking.
Grace, I don't think this...
Forget it, Apollo. She's spoiling for a fight, so why not give it to her?
So it's a challenge after all.
Singing time!
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Alright, here we go. Let's try to do things differently than last time.
A lost little girl, you shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl, the shadows drawing near, and you all alone, we both know how this ends.
Club's cool.
Let's see how far she bends, we all know how
even
this
I just said I wanted to play.
ends.
Thanks for the welcome, it's my first time here. You've made your feelings for me crystal clear. You play your show, I'll just go grab a beer. Didn't come here to quarrel with you. Love
No,
what
2
you've
seconds
done
ago I
here,
said I
this
did.
place comes up well. You've nailed the theme, it really feels like hell. Guess you're not looking for new clientele. Just as well, that's a 5-star review. Let's try the easy way. Hear what I There's 1,000 brand new songs.
Thought maybe if I tried to be nice both times it'd let me.
All along. Let me hear you.
Shoot! Ah!
On the left now. Come on.
Oh, and already.
Long since you heard something new.
I'm being very nice this time. Oh, might need that part from the start. That's fair.
In this cemetery.
Didn't have the symbol by it though, which was confusing.
That's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
We change shape. In time, you'll see we all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me. I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till a muse.
I think this is what I did last time, but I really like it.
Your Majesty, do you understand who I am? Who I
Pan's just like, hey.
Just tell me one thing. What prompted this little visit of yours?
We went to Calliope's apartment, and we know that you own it.
I see. Follow me then.
I'm not sure there's a way to fail that, but
Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
That's not the whole story, is it?
That's it? No fights, no conflict of any kind?
Why would there be?
Because you're you, Persephone.
No. Not recently. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
You still think I did it?
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death.
That is how that works.
Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how he might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did she have enemies?
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Pan?
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is odd.
You're both still suspects.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it, and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this isn't...
The one and only god I killed deserved it.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
Shouldn't we tell Athena?
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Not giving up.
Well, I'm not giving up. That's right. You heard me.
That sounded like Lauren.
Maybe it's easy for you to throw in the towel. Why not? Your life isn't at stake. But I'm gonna fight. If I have to kick every ass on Olympus, I am getting through this.
Song time.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
Every action comes with a cost.
And who could she have crossed?
He knows.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries till
far
it's too
too
late.
You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, take a deep breath. I need your help, not your anger. These old wounds, they have you paralyzed. Calliope would want more from you.
She wanted so much more.
She is gone.
I'd love to follow Apollo,
Follow
but I want to
him
romance Persephone.
or
So.
stay. Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
He got a bit scary.
The way he got all ragey. That was a surprise.
The glimpse you had, that anger, that's the true Apollo, the one behind his mopey exterior. Remember it. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
You're gonna help me?
You've decided to help me then? I wasn't sure you would.
Well, what should I say? That I've changed my mind? That Calliope might have chosen you after all?
No, it's just...
You have fight in you. You've taken quickly to the Muse's powers. It's possible that she saw the potential. So yes, I'll help you. If, however, this has all been a desperate deception... Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
This is better than fighting you.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better.
Helping you rather than wanting you dead, you mean?
Yes.
You seem like a woman who gets what she wants.
Ooh.
These days, yes.
Then I'd really rather have you on my side.
Wise choice.
Tell me what I should do.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
It has begun! Romance!
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and... Well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world without me.
I'm gonna say I should apologize, not you.
You're apologizing. After I dumped the whole, hey, I'm a god thing on you, I'm the one who should be sorry.
No. I'm gonna cry.
Wait until after we figure out how to save my sorry life.
Right you are. Tell me what's happened since I saw you last. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
That's what I said.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
If I do a third playthrough of this, I'm gonna stay with Apollo and see what happens, because I feel like it would change things a lot. She really is.
She really is. I'm still not entirely sure why she agreed to help me.
I know. Well, that fills me with confidence. So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
What do you want?
I wonder what he wants.
Probably to cash in his precious favor.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The Muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
All right. Let's go talk to I think I want to talk to Pan first, and then we'll go to Persephone.
I'd say hello, Grace, but I'm afraid that look on your face might be catching.
What is this place?
It's a garden, darling. Surely even mortals have them.
This building, all those people I pass getting up here. Are they all idols?
Oh, at least some of them. Welcome to Olympus, dear Grace. Our home hidden away in plain sight. Marvelous, isn't it?
How many idols are here?
How many idols are there? I've met, what, less than 12?
Oh, I don't know. 20, 30. Our numbers have dwindled so much I've stopped keeping track.
I didn't know there were that many gods.
We're not all equally legendary, it's true. Some idols were barely worshipped, others not at all. Indeed, not all of us are idols. Some are merely immortal. Hangers-on, if you will. You'll meet them all, given time.
I've passed this part of the city 100 times. I've never seen this building. Was it always here, or...?
Our Lady Hecate provides glamours that allow certain things to go unseen, such as my glorious horns. Olympus is the same. Those invited see it. Those who aren't see exactly what they expect. It's not anywhere as grand as in the old country, but it serves its purpose.
This isn't grand.
I don't know, Pan. Olympus seems pretty grand to me.
As if mortals would know any better. This isn't the first time you've been here. I'm sure Hermes took you to Athena's dreary office.
That's here? Huh.
Good one, that Hermes. Almost as dull-witted as the original, but biddable.
I don't know what biddable means.
Idols live here? I mean, Calliope didn't, obviously. Apollo doesn't either.
One must have special dispensation from Our Lady of Wisdom, Athena, before they can take up a private dung heap like Apollo's.
Am I gonna have to give him my apartment?
That's rather putting the cart before the horse, darling. First, you must outlive the weak.
Right. Good point. You asked me to meet you here?
I did. As I recall, you owe me a favor that I now wish to collect, if you'd be so kind.
I'm so like, we'll see how this goes, because I'm like, I don't know if I can not take the favor, but I also love, like, it's so cute, but also I want to see what happens if I do different things.
Fine.
I don't know.
But just so you know, I'm not doing anything that's against the rules. I already have one trial coming.
Grace, baby, Boobala. Have I ever led you astray?
Jerry's still out.
Not yet.
Here's the thing. A friend has begged for my help, and you're far better suited than I to offer what he requires.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll give you a key to reach the reliquary where he resides. You help him, and then we're even. If that's not enough incentive, the reliquary is also where you'll find the lovely Hecate. A sorceress of her power could aid your quest. What do you say?
What kind of favor
This
is this?
person I'm to help. What does he want? And why can't you do it?
Well, Grace, there are some things you're better equipped to handle than I. This, as I understand it, is a delicate matter of the heart. One that requires a muse's hand.
A matter of the heart.
What, did you think I was sending you to rough someone up? Set something aflame? Don't be absurd. The man has an issue with his love life. Even if you can't help him, I'll treat the effort as worth the favor.
That's it.
So that's it? Fix up someone's love life? Nothing trickier than that?
Oh, the way you talk, Grace. It makes me blush.
Well, it's just that...
I trade in willing favors, Grace. If I didn't, no one would want to do as I ask, and then where would I be? I may seem untrustworthy, but allow me to reassure you. If I wish you harm, you will walk into that harm knowingly and with open arms.
The most, like, terrifying thing said in this entire, like, musical RPG. Whew. Did Calliope
What
do
about
that?
Calliope? Did she walk into harm knowingly and with open arms?
Kind of.
You tell me. I could deny it, of course, but if you choose not to believe anything I say, what's the point of asking the question?
This Hecate, do you think she could help me?
If she's of a
Guy, you'll see
mind.
it coming.
She is the goddess of dark magic, the creator of all our marvelous glamours. If anyone can help you, it is she.
And if she's not of a mind?
Then she won't help you. Grace, that part is up to you. I can't be expected to do everything, can I?
Alright.
I'll think about it. But no promises.
Marvelous. The gentleman you seek is named Asterion. Lovely fellow, quite harmless. I'll send a package to your domicile that contains directions and the key you'll need to reach the reliquary.
I said no promises.
Well, if you decide to go, Grace, you'll still need all those things. Say hello to darling Hecate on my behalf, will you?
Are you still gonna sing a song? Or does that happen in a different part? Alright, I wanna talk to Persephone.
Oh, back already, are you? It's just as well. I've asked around, called in some favors, just enough to get an idea of what all the idols are currently up to. Much as I'm loath to admit it, I'm back to thinking Pan may be our prime suspect after all.
Changed my
Why
mind.
Pan? I thought you'd rejected him as a suspect.
I did. It doesn't seem like his style. Pan has always preferred scheming over direct confrontation. But the thing is, how did he know about you so quickly? What does he hope to gain by sticking his nose in?
A favor or two, I guess.
Half the idols owe him a favor or two. No, he's up to something else. Until I know what it is, I can't discount the possibility that he's involved in all this.
I actually went to see Pan at Olympus. I guess that wasn't such a great idea?
It depends. What did he want this time?
He asked me to repay the favor I owe him by helping someone at a place called the Reliquary.
A reliquary? Interesting. I wonder what his angle is.
Why is that interesting?
What's so interesting about the Reliquary?
It's a magical library of sorts. Who knows why Pan's interested in it? My suggestion? Do as he asks. At the very least, Hecate might prove to be of help to you, if it's written in her bloody book.
Her book?
You'll see. I want to send you to a party, Grace, one Aphrodite is holding. She and Eros know Pan perhaps better than anyone. If you go, it'll give you a chance to find out what he's really up to.
Interesting. Why a party?
Why a party? Couldn't I just go wherever she lives and ask her?
You could, but if you go to this party, she'll be grateful. She holds it from time to time and always asked Calliope to attend, but Calliope never would. You can put two and two together. A grateful Aphrodite might be willing to tell you what Pan is really up to.
Why can't you talk?
You know Aphrodite better than I do. Can't you talk to her?
She and I don't get along.
Like how you and Apollo don't get along?
Even more intensely than that. I once said some things about her husband. They were true, but unwelcome. Suffice it to say, if I showed up at Aphrodite's party, revealing Pan's secrets would be the last thing on her mind.
One wild party with the goddess of love coming up.
It's less of a wild party and more of a somber affair.
You mean like a cocktail party?
Let me put it this way. Apollo will likely be there.
Gotcha. Expectations of fun downgraded considerably. I'll let you know what I find.
I want to get a group together and cosplay a bunch of characters from this. I think it'd be fun. Which one do I do first? I think Reliquary first. Oh, excuse me. Nom, nom, nom. See, I still don't know why, like,
When
Why
I
would
opened that
Freddy
shipping container, I was expecting, I don't know, rats.
Yeah.
Instead, we have. Where the hell are we?
It's hard to say. Weren't we going to some kind of library?
This might not be safe.
Maybe I shouldn't have brought you here.
Definitely.
I live for danger.
This isn't D&D, Freddy. Some of these idols, they mean business.
Do not start dissing D&D. There is literally no better preparation for facing a world of gods and magic. Plus, my initiative is ace.
You are such a nerd.
Speaking of, how much do you actually know about Hecate and this idol you're supposed to help?
Do you know anything about this Hecate? It's not a name that rings bells.
Let's see. Well, she was the goddess of witchcraft, the really dark kind. Oh. But she's never really portrayed as evil. She was more of an outsider, lived alone, off in her little corner of the underworld. Do you think that's where we could be? Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I bet knowledge is important to her. It could be an angle if you talk to her.
Good idea.
That sounds good, yeah. Hey, Hecate! I love your library. So much knowledge. Wow.
I bet you'll really appreciate a quality smartass.
I brought you for a reason, right?
We make a fine team, you and I.
About this idol.
The idol we're here to help is named Asterion.
And you know who that is, right?
No. Should I?
That's the Minotaur's real name. You know, big bullhead, horns, lives in a giant labyrinth.
Pan did not mention that.
Why am I not surprised?
This Minotaur. You don't think he might be dangerous, do you?
Well, traditionally he eats people, but he was also supposed to have been slain by the hero Theseus.
Well, not so slain after all. Pan says he has a problem with his love life.
Maybe he needs to stop eating all his girlfriends? Okay, I knew that sounded wrong the moment I said it.
You've been wondering in Baldur's Gate 3 where you heard that name. Wait, Asterion or Hecate?
We should go inside instead of standing out here in the fog.
It's more of a mist, really.
A mist
Asterion.
potentially full of monsters.
In we go, then. Are you really planning on doing that favor for Pan?
See, this is... Yeah, well, I like helping Asterion. It's fun. So
If I can, sure. Why not?
Because Pan, that's why not?
I thought you were over that.
Okay. I hope you're right. Let's go meddle in someone's love life. What could go wrong?
Everything could go wrong.
I guess the Titan thing is literal, huh?
Mortals within the reliquary. Who permits this intrusion, this sacrilege? This knowledge is not meant for the likes of you. I shall grind you into the dust from whence you came.
Back off.
Listen, lady. I don't care who you are. One more word and I'll have you dancing a jig until your giant feet fall off.
Grace...
No! I've had it with being threatened. Just once I'd like to go somewhere and not be challenged to a fight.
You... are... Grace?
She get tiny.
Then Calliope is dead. Is that now? I thought that was not for another 11 months yet.
You knew it would happen?
Wait, what? You knew Calliope was going to die?
No, I am not informed of this for another 11 months and 3 days.
Or I could just tell you now?
That cannot be. It is written.
Her book?
Yes, it's right here. Calliope joins Grace's band. They become friends. Months later, there is an automobile accident and...
An accident? No, that's not what happened.
Are you saying the books are wrong?
Seems so. Hey, Flame. The stream's going awesome. Glad you're here.
They're wrong about this. Calliope was murdered just a few days ago.
Finding
That
doing
is
everything differently.
impossible.
I don't know what to tell you.
You will explain. We will both sit and you will explain. There will be tea.
There will be tea.
Curious. It is clear something unanticipated has occurred, something outside the realm of fate.
Is that even possible?
It is, but I must follow the threads back to their source to find the origin of the deviation. It may take years of research.
Years? I don't have years.
That is unfortunate. If there is nothing else, I must ask you both to leave so I may begin at once.
You've been semi-lurking so far. Work is a little busy. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, how's the stream going? Flirty. Yes, always flirty. I was also looking up what the voice actor for Hecate has done. She's also done quite a bit of anime dubbing. Yeah. So, interesting. I just find it very cool to look up what these actors have done. Pretty star-studded cast. Can't you speed that up?
Is there no way to speed that up? Whoever's behind it might be the murderer.
Such threads are not so easily untangled. I must consult the Moirai, if indeed they are not the ones responsible.
The Moi what?
You might know them as the Fates. They, or any beings of a sufficiently cosmic nature, have the power to undo the order of things.
That does not sound good.
Certainly not. They are also not beings I can summon at a whim to solve your mystery. I am sorry.
Sounds like Light Hope from She-Ra. It could be. Let me see. I was skimming through what she's done. And she's done a lot of anime, so it's very, like, reasonable to think she might have done She-Ra. Oh, she was in Vinland Saga. That's cool. Wow, this is very, like, she's got a lot of anime under her belt. That's kind of awesome. And a lot of, like, TV shows, but I don't know, the anime just sounds really cool. Oh, she was in Fallout 76. Yeah, lots of stuff. I'm not seeing... Doesn't appear to be just a very similar voice. That's fair. Hi, TT. But yeah, she has been in so much. Like, just in this past year, she was in Spider-Man 2, a video game Silent Hope. She's a voice actor in Starfield. I know a lot of you guys like that game. She's in the video game Goodbye Volcano High, obviously this one. Also in the anime dubbed Seven Deadly Sins, Zom 100, that's another anime. Wake Up Carlo, that looks like a kid's TV show? I can't quite tell. Video game Harry Potter Magic Awakened, video game Street Fighter 6, video game Cassette Beats, video game Redemption Reapers. Oh, Suzume, that anime movie. Either way, just pop in and say hi and then leave. Oh, yes, thank you for leaving me with the dopamine. The dopamine is very happy. Very happy dopamine. I need to watch the movie Suzume. Oh wait, that's technically 2022. But all of that I just listed, that was just this past year. So, very, does a lot. Very impressive. I'm just
Is there some way you can help me that doesn't take years? Like a spell or something?
You know not of what you speak. The most powerful magics are long beyond my grasp.
What about the relics? Maybe one of them could...
No. You do not have permission from Athena for such access.
But your timeline is all messed up. How do you know this isn't...
My agreement with Athena is clear. Now is the time when you leave.
Are you sure about that? Because I'm not going.
It is written.
I'm guessing she doesn't talk to people much.
I don't know. Hecate seems super nice.
And super unhelpful.
Well, I don't think we're getting back inside. Do you have another plan?
Time to use my powers.
I don't know if my powers will even work on Hecate, but it's worth a shot.
Ooh, a musical number. Do you think this one could be, do you hear what I'm hearing?
Oh, Asterian's gonna come to us. Okay.
Oh, you still here? I had to run the entire... Oh, that's a long way, innit? Did Pan send you? Please tell me Pan sent you. I need your help so bad.
Seriously, so cute. We love Asterian. Pan did send me.
Yes, Pan did send me. Technically.
I'm so glad you're here. If you help me, I promise I can help you too. I really can. It has to be you. I am so in love with my dear sweet Kate. I just don't know how to tell her.
Crushes, do you play
Please,
Matchmaker again?
Help me tell
I
her.
want to because they were so sweet the first time.
Are you really the Minotaur? Like, the monster who roamed a maze and ate people?
And is supposed to be dead?
Well, my father locked me up in a labyrinth, but I never ate anyone.
Oh, well, that's good.
Except Theseus. But he was a bellend.
Except Theseus. I think that's hilarious. You're in love with
Let me get this straight. You're in love with Hecate. That Hecate.
Oh, mate, Kate is... She's just the best. Like, she knows everything, and she always smells so good. Like, she's so nice to me, and she doesn't even have to be. Oh, we got stuck in the tower together because we can't live in the mortal world. I know I could make her happy. Well, I want to try.
Sweet.
Oh, won't you help me?
Have you tried, I don't know, talking to her about how you feel? I take that as a no.
I don't have the words. I've tried. Every time I end up knocking over a table or killing a cat or talking about how sometimes meat has that grisly texture I don't like.
You killed her cat? Oh, no.
It was a small cat. I panicked. I'm just not good at words.
Small
Really
cat.
not
How
good.
does that make it better? All right, let's assume I help you.
Okay, so you're in love with Hecate. What is it you think I can do?
A muse knows about poetry and the heart and how to make words beautiful. All I want is to ask her, but I need good words. You know, please say you'll help me.
Doesn't this... What if she turns you down?
Hecate might say no. You know that, right?
Well, she probably will. I mean, she's Kate. And I'm me. But just once... I'd like to be able to ask her, you know, to say it out loud instead of thinking it. I'll still help you. No matter what she says. I promise.
What would you do in return?
I do this and you'll help me in return, right?
Athena made Kate swear she's not allowed to say anything about what happens at the tower. But she never made me swear. Maybe she never thought anyone would ask. But I'll tell you. Even if Kate doesn't like it, I'll tell you.
If I do this first.
If you help me, any trouble will be worth it.
Guess we do this.
I can't say I'm exactly sure what to do.
Can't you just, you know, start the music?
Yeah, but to do what?
Oh, leave that to me. I am so excited about this, I can't even stand it.
What exactly did you have in mind, Freddy?
I'll set up a vibe and you go for it.
I'm not great at words. I'm more of a dancer.
Just speak from the heart.
Then dance.
You can do it.
All right, let's see if we can do this.
You cast a spell on me. Not literally, obviously. But I feel in summary, you and me are meant to be. 'Cause you put a hex on me. You didn't do it to me directly. I'm not blaming you specifically, just that metaphorically. Shit, can someone help me?
I love it. You got this. Don't lose your nerve.
Is what I did last time? It might have been what I did last time.
I'm too excited, it's hard to describe. I got a bull in a china shop vibe. Just breathe and take it slowly. Tell her you love her only and she can... I'm thinking out loud, aren't I?
It's okay. Just tell her what you want.
You rock my world and I'm telling you, Kate. You already know I'm the perfect housemate. I've never been wary, 'cause nothing is scary. I'm big and I'm hairy and my head is on straight.
Okay.
I have one question. From whence comes this confession? Surely you know I know so little of feeling. I've been so alone. It's all that I've known. This idea you want more has left me quite reeling.
What do now?
Chorus.
Chorus.
You've cast a spell on me. It's a feeling that's killing me. But let's say categorically.
That's it. Keep going.
Oh, Katie, it's just you and me.
You're doing great. Give it some confidence.
Remember, Katie, that I've got your back. If ever this tower was under attack, I'd hunt them down like the old days. I'd chase them down your ways. But we could do it your way. I'm not some maniac.
It seems you desire a trial by fire. You believe I require a guard just in case. I'm a titan, you see. Such attackers would flee with but one look at me. Terror on each face.
You're not terrifying. I don't know you like I do.
That's not what she meant.
Hecate, please cast a spell on me to forget this whole embarrassing catastrophe. Underneath this bullhead's fur's a red-faced wannabe. Seriously, I'm freaking out. Grace, somebody, please rescue me. This is a disaster. Grace, help me.
I guess I'm not doing as good this time.
Hecate, if you don't mind, I'll take the floor because I feel obliged to help this minotaur. He's a bit absurd, he gets stuck on a word, but he flies like a bird when you walk in the door. Could the love of your life be right under your chin? Well, there's no need to guess, he's already moved in.
Please understand, Grace, it's not him I can't face. My heart is a difficult place to admire. Hot coals at its core, burned so many before, yet he carries this torch, unaware of the fire. I'm tempted, but what you're all telling me is nothing will go wrong, for it's destiny. Have you truly considered this carefully? Black magic takes a toll, and if you lose control, the cost is paid by reality.
I think I might be messing this up.
Is my heart worth everything going amiss? I cannot protect you from the dark abyss, so don't dismiss, just resist.
You think that I don't know the darkness inside of me. You know the stars, but do you remember your history? I love the person I have become. You changed me. Come with me.
I'm Freddy right now.
Come with me. Come with me.
You deserve a love story.
Come with me.
I hope that's the right choice.
Asterion.
Kate?
It seems you've cast a spell on me.
You will not regret this.
Not yet. It is written. You've cast a spell on me. To think I shall have my own story. You've cast a spell on me. And we shall write it together. You've cast a spell on me. A tale of romance and glory. You've cast a spell on me. But do we have enough leather? You've cast a spell on me.
All right, I did it. I thought I screwed that one up for a second there, but I got it.
Well,
I did it.
That was diverting. You felt this way the entire time, Asterion, and you said nothing?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't think I was worthy. I mean, look at me. I'm only, half a man.
You have been a devoted friend over the long and lonely years, Asterion. I only wish I had realized sooner we could have been more. As for you, Grace, I thank you for arranging this diversion, however it came to pass.
Wasn't it written?
I don't get it. Didn't you know this would happen? Wasn't it written?
Of course it was. It was also written that I would be unaware of Asterion's feelings until he spoke them to me.
But you knew that.
I follow the rules. It is written.
So weird. Will you help me now?
So about that help I needed?
I assume you haven't gained permission from Athena in the short time you were away.
No.
Then I fear my answer is unchanged. I am oath-sworn and must obey. Come, Asterion, I wish to speak of this further, and find an appropriate outfit.
Oh no, Chaos hasn't watched me either.
Wait for me outside, yeah?
How long are we supposed to wait? It's been over an hour.
No lies.
I'm sure it's fine, Grace. I doubt the Minotaur would break his promise. Say, what'd I tell you?
Whew. You still here? I'm sorry. Kate had a lot to say.
Is everything okay?
Everything's okay, I hope?
Oh, yeah. Oh, it was so wonderful. Kate just wanted to talk about feelings and that, which, well, neither of us are good at. Right, so, I suppose you want to know how Calliope broke into the reliquary that night.
She did what?
No, we didn't know anything about that. Do you mean the night she died?
Oh, well, I thought you already knew. Yeah, the night Calliope died, she
None of
broke
us
in
actually
somehow.
watch. We just chill. I
Thing
love it.
is, we know she didn't take anything or even touch anything. I just remember the alarms, and I chased after her.
Did you say the reliquary has alarms? Like burglar alarms, cameras?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It just has a lot of protections. Magic.
I don't know magic, actually.
Oh, well, it's just meant to keep the dangerous stuff from being touched. It was set off, so something happened in the reliquary. We just, don't know what exactly.
Do you know that?
How do you know Calliope didn't touch or take anything?
Kate knows everything in the reliquary, right down to the last book. She's been looking, but she can't figure if anything was touched. It makes her so mad not to know. And it made Athena pretty mad too.
Athena got involved?
Yeah, when Kate finally told her, Athena wants Kate to keep investigating, but it doesn't look good.
So Athena knows what happened here.
Athena knows what happened here the night Calliope died?
Yeah, Kate told her a day or so later, I think. We didn't know Calliope died that night, though.
What? Athena didn't mention it?
Nope. Not that that's weird. She's not the chatty type, She came in all quiet and cool, wanted to know who was here that night and what Calliope might have wanted.
She swore Kate to silence. Not me, though. Guess she's not as smart as Kate.
How'd you
Those
get inside?
alarms don't go off if someone breaks into the reliquary? They don't detect intruders?
Well, normally nobody does that.
Well, Calliope did. She got in somehow.
Well, she must have snuck in the back way. Where do you think I keep running from? Whatever Calliope did here, it was enough to set off the alarms. That's all I know.
What kind of relics are there?
What relics are there? Maybe Calliope was looking for one but couldn't find it before...
Yeah, that I'm not supposed to say.
Do you have the Golden Fleece, the Shield of Zeus, the Sword of Damocles? Is it suspended?
You know a lot about that stuff for a mortal.
So it's all real?
I can neither confirm nor deny any of that. All I know is that nothing got used and nothing got taken.
Did you ever find Calliope?
You chased Calliope, but did you ever catch up with her?
No. If I'd have caught her, I'd have brought her back and Kate would have gotten answers out of her. All I know is that she was hurt, bleeding bad, but I don't know why. I wanted to help her, but she got away in the fog. Then I ran into Medusa.
Wait, what? Medusa? Here?
Yeah. Well, she's not normally here. I think maybe she was chasing after Calliope too.
Why was she...
What was Medusa doing here?
She was chasing after Calliope too, I think, but she wouldn't say why. I asked. She never got into the reliquary, though. She was just out here in the fog.
Couldn't Medusa have broken in like Calliope did?
Yeah, but I chased Calliope from the reliquary. If Medusa had been there, I would have seen her.
How could Calliope have been wounded?
It couldn't have been Medusa, like I said. She never got close.
But Calliope was wounded inside the reliquary?
That's where the blood was. We don't have anything that would attack anyone, though.
So someone else. But they did it inside the reliquary.
If so, they vanished after.
This makes sense once you know what actually happened. And why the alarms got set off.
This means Calliope came here the night she died. This is where she was attacked.
But we don't know by whom.
We know Medusa was here. She might even have been involved.
Well, she's super scary, but, you know she works for Athena, right? I thought maybe that's why she was here, but Athena said she didn't know about it.
That does seem suspicious.
If that's all you need, then I have to go. Kate will be so mad if she finds me gone. Good luck, Muse.
You okay there, friendo?
I'm furious.
Honestly, I'm furious. Someone knew she was here. They attacked her here.
And got away without Asterion seeing them.
I might never find out, Freddy. What if I go to Medusa and that leads... nowhere? What then? Someone murdered her and they might never see justice.
One thing at a time, Grace. You'll figure it out. I know you will.
I guess so. Next thing is to go back to Pan. Tell him his favor is done.
What an adventure.
Sorry?
You're just lucky, Grace. Luckier than you think. You go do what you have to, and I'll meet you back at the apartment, okay?
Pan!
Yeah, all of this is
I hope you're here, because I don't know where else to look for you.
Of course I'm here, Grace. Where else would I be but amongst the trees and the wild things? I really must thank you, by the by. Asterion is simply over the moon, and he's already repaid me with this select tome from the reliquary.
You wanted a book?
That's why you did all this? Because you wanted some book?
Not just some book, but a tome from the forbidden depths.
I doubt Hecate would be pleased.
Oh, most assuredly not. Neither would Athena, which makes it all the more delicious. I trust you got what you needed. More grist for the mill of your innocence, as it were.
Stop playing with me. I like using these. They're fun.
You know I did. Don't try to deny it.
I'm fairly certain I've yet to deny anything at all.
This is true. He's really good with words. Ooh,
Grace.
nice. Aggressive.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were being fresh.
What does that even mean?
Go ahead. Tell me it's a coincidence that you knew exactly where to send me.
You have no reason to be suspicious. I know nothing of what happened to Calliope at the Reliquary. I suppose the question at the heart of this is, do you believe me?
I'm
trying to, Pan, but you make this really hard.
Ah, yes. Doubt. What a fascinating concept, and an excellent reason to hesitate. Alas, it is my burden to be forever condemned by my idle brethren. I've become accustomed to it. Truly. I've never lied to you, Grace, and I never shall. If you're looking for innocence, however, well, I'm afraid that's one thing I cannot provide.
And if I can't accept that? If I find out you're somehow involved in this?
You'll do what you do, and I'll do what I do, and we'll see where that takes us.
Still need your help.
If you're still up for trading favors, I could use more help.
Oh, of course you could. You could live the high life, Grace. Throw caution to the wind. Embrace what you can before you...
Before I die? You don't have any hope for me, do you? You're just taking what you can get before it's over.
You'll want to find Medusa, I suppose.
She was at the Reliquary, but you already knew that.
You'll find Medusa at a dingy little club appropriately named the Viper's Nest. Give her my regards. But do be careful if you call on her, Grace.
That might
Medusa
have been the
is
song
a
that we missed.
hideous monster
I don't
and should be
know.
treated as such.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, that was a dance last run. Yeah, I think that was. So I didn't get the song that time. Let's do Medusa's Lair, then I think we might pause for the night. But I want to do Medusa's Lair.
This must be the Viper's Nest. Scariest part of town, no sign. Just that one dude glaring at everyone. Well, I'm here now. Just another day in the life of an idol.
Oh, there you are. Man, this place is the worst. I think someone peed on me.
Freddy? What are you doing here?
What, you thought I wouldn't notice you skulking off? You didn't even bring any equipment, Grace.
Why do you have a mace? You have equipment.
What kind of equipment does one bring to a meeting with Medusa?
This isn't a meeting, Grace. You're not here to sell her on your business plan.
Please tell me you don't have any weapons in there.
She's literally as a mace.
I
sticking
certainly
out.
hope one of you brought more than sheer ignorance.
Oh, it's you.
It is me. How exciting, no?
Pan, what are you doing here?
I'm the one who told you about this place. You didn't expect my curiosity to get the better of me?
Tell me the truth.
Why are you really here, Pan? The truth this time.
I need to have some dastardly ulterior motive other than to be of assistance. For shame, Grace.
You just don't get it, do you? The act is wearing real thin.
It's true. I am a bad man, and I spoke poorly.
And? That's it?
I'd hope even you, Freddy, could see that advice from an idol might be useful here.
I suppose.
Could you really turn people into stone?
Medusa is the one who turns people into stone just by looking at them, right?
People, yes. Idols, not so much. Or that's my assumption. I'll admit to not knowing if she's ever turned her gaze on one of us.
Great. Is there any way to make someone not a statue, if it turns out she can?
Short of Medusa dying? No. Not unless she wishes it.
Okay, Medusa works for Athena.
Asterion said Medusa works for Athena. Is that right?
A truer description, I'd say, is that she's more Athena's servant. Poor thing can't survive on her own. So she's become whatever Athena needs. Spy master, enforcer, provider of garden statuary.
That doesn't sound fair.
It isn't. But keep in mind, Medusa is no helpless maiden. She is as clever as she is dangerous. And Athena knows it.
What's she really like?
Medusa's clever and works for Athena, but what's she really like?
She doesn't exactly come to the parties, Grace. Medusa is an enigma to most of us. If idols hide in the shadows, she lurks in even darker places. She's an outsider, and she loathes us as much as she needs us.
Is she dangerous?
Let's just say we're all rather relieved she stays away.
All right, what's your advice?
If you have any advice, Pan, I'm all ears.
Well, I assume you know how Medusa became what she is.
She used to be human, right? And then Athena cursed her. Pretty unfairly, too.
Now, however, Athena hasn't the power to undo her own curse. Or so she claims.
That's gotta suck.
Medusa isn't happy about it, no. Yet she survives because she must. As do we all.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, enough talking. Time to do this.
See? That's the spirit. Now there's simply the matter of getting you in before she's aware you're here.
You're gonna help her do that?
Why not? You're more apt to become a statue than to be any true help, my dear.
Knock it off, both of you. I have a plan for getting inside.
A word of advice before we proceed. Once you find Medusa, make the number a knockout.
Okay, so last time we used find another entrance. I think I'm gonna use a distraction this time. What's confront the enforcer look like? Yeah, I think I'm gonna try use a distraction. I wanna see if it works using something different. Because last time we went in the roof.
My good man, I'm wondering if you could help us with a little problem. You see,
That's your plan? You're just gonna walk up to him and ask? He doesn't care what our problem is.
If you could both
little does he know that you're my biggest problem. It's been snipe, snipe, snipe ever since I arrived.
Oh, and I guess you'd rather I
Nicely
left, huh?
done.
That would be convenient,
I'll just
wouldn't
keep
it?
him busy
I'm not
while
going
I look
anywhere,
around.
goat man.
All right, here we go. Singing time. It's a pretty cool song, too.
What a long day, hiding in the light. Such a long day, dreaming of tonight. This sacred bite. Hello, who's that there? You've messed up my flow. Just get your drink, girl, and take your seat. Oh, it's the muse. There are sacred bites, and then there's this sacred bite. So wrong, so right. I'm really gonna myself to
bring it on.
Right, let's play. I'm sure you can bite, okay. But you get a fight today. You're fighting Grace this time. And this time's mine. This time.
For centuries, these heroes got sent to me. Each one of them bent to me.
Not meant to be this time.
This time and all time.
'Cause this time's mine.
This time's mine. This time just
This
like
time
every time.
is mine.
Now look into me. Your again. I missed it. You really want to sing, but your silly mouth won't do a thing. It's meant to work that way. I call it the preparation. Yes, I could make you stung, but then my dinner's blown. That's why I've got this.
Just trying new things out.
Look into me. Oh, she's looking away. Hey,
I'm just a temporary muse. Wait,
what? A temporary muse.
I'm not worth the price.
It's not
I'm
something you can choose.
Not some exotic slide. I'm
Oh, I'm gonna be mean this time. I was really nice last time. Let's try being mean and see what happens.
Nice try.
murdering muses.
Helps me relax.
I should sound out Athena about your naughty night snacks. Me and Athena need to touch base. I'll say what I've seen.
I'm getting quite keen to chew off that face.
I'm gonna try the reflecting Medusa's gaze. Sounds kind of fun to try.
Medusa, look into your own eyes. Okay, that's not gonna work on you. Well, let's get a proper view. I'm seeing a snake's hairdo, but you got that body too. Honestly, you look fine.
Stop trying.
This time.
Don't look at me.
If somebody says you're fine.
You're lost, little girl. No more Hail Marys.
Interesting. It's Persephone's
We
theme.
both know the fine ones you, the monsters me.
Don't know, you don't know.
I do know that you didn't
Kill Calliope. So you know that it's true that I didn't do it.
No.
Yes, you do know, you know. Does
There's a lot
that
in common.
mean
I don't know.
Athena knows?
No.
Fine grace, just like fate made you, fate played me. Just like I won't see what your eyes see when you look at me. Don't look at me.
It's terrifying. Oh, Pan came this time. Interesting. That is different.
No. Not the bloody charms.
You think you can turn me to stone before I burn your snakes off? I'm betting you can't.
The lighter was my idea.
All right, that was interesting. At least went differently than last time. Be careful.
Be careful, you two. This one has teeth.
Yeah, I noticed.
Rather excessive appetites, even by my standards.
You ready to talk?
Oh, fine. Fine. What exactly is it that you want, pretty muse?
All right, that went differently, but same main, result. Why were you at the reliquary?
You were at the reliquary the night Calliope was murdered. I want to know why.
Blast! This is why I didn't tell Lady Athena. I knew it would come back to haunt me. I only followed pretty Calliope to the reliquary. I never spoke to her, never even caught up to her. I swear it.
That's what Asterion told us, more or less.
But you were there that night.
Yes, yes, I admit it. Ugh, Lady Athena will have my head. She'll mount it on a pike.
Whatever you might think of me, I had no part in the Muse's death. I did not even know she'd been attacked until I saw her fleeing.
Why are you following her?
You followed Calliope to the reliquary. Why were you shadowing her at all?
I am Lady Athena's spy master, yes. Calliope has been trouble from time to time.
So you were spying on her?
I keep watch over every idol who no longer lives in Olympus, but especially Calliope. When I realized she was headed to the reliquary that eve, I followed. I had a duty to Athena.
Astarion said he caught up with you out in the fog. Is that right?
I thought he was the one who had attacked her. He is a great beast of a creature.
Oh, that seems rather unlikely. The bull's as gentle as a lamb.
Yeah, pretty much that.
Yes, I only realized my mistake once I caught up to him, and by then the muse was gone.
And you never found her afterwards?
I thought she might flee to her pretty home, or to the sharp and prickly Persephone. She did neither.
Yeah, she came to see me.
You didn't tell Athena.
You haven't told Athena any of this?
Do I need to light things up again? 'Cause I'll do it.
I told her Calliope was at the reliquary that night. I did not tell her I was also there.
Why not? Wouldn't Athena find out from Hecate anyway?
I was not thinking clearly. I panicked. Lady Athena barely tolerates my presence as it is. If she thought I was involved in any way, if she even suspected...
How can we believe...
Why should we believe you? You did just try to eat me, remember?
I am telling you the truth.
Right, and not at all trying to cover your own ass.
You presented an opportunity. Oh, to taste the sweet, sweet blood of a hero once again. It's a problem. I've been working on it, I really have. I know it's hard to believe what a monster tells you, but it is true.
Did you ever find out why Calliope went there?
I was never close enough to ask. When I drew near to the reliquary, that is when I saw the muse fleeing. She was frightened, bloodied, dying.
A tasty snack for you to hunt down.
I gave chase, yes, but to discover the truth. I knew Lady Athena would wish to know.
That does make sense from your perspective.
I didn't learn the truth until later. And then it was far too late.
Alright.
Okay, let's say we believe you. For the moment.
Whatever you do, pretty muse, I beg you. Do not tell Athena of my indiscretion. Show mercy. I know what I am horrifies you. It horrifies me as well. I cannot help what I am. I did not ask to be cursed like this.
You're joking, right?
Mercy? You mean like the mercy you were gonna show me?
I am a lost and cursed thing. No idol. If Lady Athena should learn the truth... I hope you find what you seek, pretty muse. And that we meet again someday. And sing a different song.
Freddy,
I got a different achievement.
may I
for that
just say what a delight your resourcefulness has proven.
And you're not completely awful, I guess. Pondering the big question, Grace. Do we actually believe her?
Her story checks out.
Hard to not believe her. We heard the same story from both Medusa and the Minotaur.
She could still be lying about why she was there or what she did after.
I don't know. Her fear just seemed real.
Okay, so that was fun. Grace, I'll meet you back at home.
I trust that little adventure was useful to you, Grace?
Thanks for coming.
We'll see. Thanks for coming.
Anything I can do to help?
That was a glitch.
Well then, you have a pressing matter of investigation, and I will leave you to it.
Okay. I think that's where we're gonna words. That's where we're gonna pause it for tonight. Good progress made. It is interesting, the little things that are changing. Oh, but as you can tell, I'm very sleepy already. I know it's not that late, but I'm just tired. But it's been lovely. It's been lovely. Let's, for the sake of everything, look up Medusa's voice actress, Anjali Bhimani. Most well known for some stuff I've never heard of, but she's in Apex Legends and Overwatch. Nice. Also a voice actor in Starfield. Cool stuff, cool stuff. Very nice. All right. It's been lovely, everyone. Make sure to stop back on Tuesday for some more System Shock. Yeah, you know the deal. You guys are familiar with the schedule by now. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a wonderful time. We may beat it before next Halloween. Potentially. There is a chance. There's a chance. As long as I don't keep, you know, making collab streams happen on System Shock days, you know. All right, I don't have many outro schedule, more like lack thereof. I don't have many outro things to say today, so I'll keep it brief. Just thanks for hanging out. It's been lovely. I love this game so much. I want them to make a Stray Gods 2 just so I can audition to be in it. I don't think DJ Brownie is home yet, so we'll wait another day for him to tell you guys what he's gonna tell you. We'll have to wait that for another day, so make sure to pop on so you don't miss the announcement. Yes, I am bribing you with information. Anywho, yeah, System Shock on Tuesday. We got a couple more weeks. It usually works. We got a couple more weeks before the schedule gets weird over winter break. I will be heading back to my parents' place over winter break, spending some time there. So definitely canceling a couple streams to hang out with family. I will also probably be streaming from home, like at least once, so you guys get a nice little at-home stream. But yeah, definitely also canceling some streams for being with family. But I think that's all for today. So have a wonderful evening doing whatever you guys are doing next. And if you're like Flame and it's not evening for you, then have a wonderful day. And I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.